Yo, what's up fandom, it's your boy Link Cable and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Crossover. In this series I plan to cross over popular franchises that I'm interested in with Pokemon, giving characters from these other franchises Pokemon companions, or even giving characters their very own Pokemon counterparts. Now in this video we'll be doing the Avengers Pokemon Crossover, which features one of my favorite dudes, Hybrid Hero.
What's going on everyone? Hybrid Hero here, and like Link said, we plan to cross over both the Pokemon franchise with Marvel's Avengers, giving the comic book superheroes their very own Pokemon companions or Pokemon counterparts, depending on their appearances, abilities, and or trivia relating to the character. You'll be able to see half of the characters in this video, and the rest of our choices can be found over on my channel, where we continue the topic. So be sure to check that video out after you're done here. Links can be found in the iCARD, the description, and the end card. And don't forget to hero punch a like button, and be sure to share this video with a friend.
Thanks for joining me, Hybrid. Now, like Pokemon, both me and Hybrid are huge fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I myself am a long-time reader of comic books. We've both been waiting very patiently with excitement for the next Marvel movie, Avengers Endgame, which comes out in cinemas only a few days after this video has been posted. So with that being said, it's now time we finally snap with this intro and get started with the video already. Starting off small, we have Ant-Man, aka Scott Lang. This is one of the easier choices to make when crossing over the franchises, but we think Durant makes for a perfect match for Ant-Man. Reasons being is because that Durant is clearly based upon a ant by design, and Ant-Man is able to communicate, command, and control the same species of insect thanks to a cybernetic helmet he wears. Durant's name is made up of the words durable and ant, the ant part being a obvious connection to the bug it is based upon, and durable symbolizing its part still typing. But for an even deeper meaning, I can see 3 possible connections to Ant-Man. The first being that when shrunk down, Ant-Man keeps his normal mass, meaning that he remains as strong as a normal sized person, and as a half-inch man, he is more resistant to damage compared to an actual ant. Second is that Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man, is the creator of the AI supervillain robot Ultron. Well, at least he is in the comic books, who in appearance has a head shape similar to that of an ant, and of course being a robot, meaning he has a metallic body. And the third connection is that in the events of Rage of Ultron, the comic book, Hank Pym and Ultron have merged into one being, becoming a cyborg hybrid of both man and machine. Here's a fact mentioned just for a bit of fun, but we can potentially see Durant's 4 times weakness could be seen similar to how some people generally assume Ant-Man isn't as powerful compared to a lot of other characters. That is until he grows to become Giant Man. With his increase in size, Ant-Man gains extra mass, enlarging his bones and muscles, enabling him to support his increased weight and giving him superhuman strength and durability. Going into Durant's abilities, the bug Pokemon is capable of knowing 1 out of 3 abilities. 2 of these abilities being Swarm, just like how Ant-Man is able to command an army of ants, and the second being Hustle, where the Pokemon boosts its attack stat but its accuracy is lowered. This reminds me when Ant-Man turns into Giant Man, he gains a boost in strength but becomes slightly more sluggish in his movements, dropping his accuracy. Plus, a hustle is a type of fraud or swindle, which is something that thieves usually do, and before becoming a superhero, Scott Lang was a skilled thief, and even both of his movies are heist films. So yeah.
For our second entry on this list, we have the Wasp, aka Hope Pym and Ribombee. Of course, if you have a name like the Wasp, your Pokemon counterpart needs to be a bug type. And while it may be a bee, Ribombee is a very fitting pick for her. Thanks to the Pym particles, both Ant-Man and the Wasp can shrink down to the size of their namesake. With Hope, it's down to at least the size of a half-inch woman. And Ribombee's height in the Pokedex is slightly over half an inch, with it being 0.8 inches tall. Her biosynthetic wings allow her to fly at super fast speeds when shrunk down to a foot smaller than her average height. And she gains superhuman-like reflexes and agility when in this state, easily allowing her to evade targets and attacks. This is reminiscent of Ribombee's speed, as it is Ribombee's highest stat, and it's even faster than Pokemon such as Mega Pidgeot and Noivern. Of course, Hope's weapon of choice are her stingers, which shoot out bioelectric blasts that are powerful enough to blast burning holes in reinforced materials, which can even cause extreme pain to beings who have superhuman strength and durability, and even pierce their skin. The glass cannon Ribombee also has a high special attack stat to represent Hope's stingers, and its fairy typing also allows it to defeat powerful opponents such as Hydreigon or even the Eon Duo. For an honorable mention though, we were considering having Vespiquen here for the Wasp instead, but we picked Ribombee because we felt that its appearance fit Wasp a whole lot more, and also because of all the other points we mentioned. But what do you think about this choice? Be sure to let us know in the comments down below.
Soaring high like a Pokemon master, we have Falcon, aka Sam Wilson. Now there are plenty of amazing flying type Pokemon and a lot of great bird based designs, so there was definitely a challenge when trying to pick just one to be Sam's companion and to be the greatest Falcon counterpart. This was important as Sam is of course capable of flight due to his Falcon wings, but is also able to use avian telepathy in the comics, allowing him to communicate with bird life, especially with his flying friend Red Wing. This challenge concluded with the perfect pick being that of Talonflame. Both Talonflame and the Falcon share the same color scheme, using red as their primary color in their designs. Talonflame's design even fits the title of Red Wing and is without a doubt the best companion for the Falcon, as this Pokemon is based upon the same species of bird. Sam is a master of acrobatics with aerial support and flight. All three of these Talonflame is of course expert in due to its flying typing. Falcon's wings are capable of giving him flight due to being jet powered, and the wings themselves prevent Sam from receiving damage from small firearms. Talonflame's Ultra Sun Pokedex entry partly states its tough wings don't allow fire to pass through them, and in the MCU, Sam uses several different types of weaponry for firepower when fighting, like using his dual pistols against Thanos or using his Red Wing drone in combat missions. These facts about his equipment can symbolize the fire type and the second half of Talonflame's name. Flame. Yeah, you got that? Yeah, okay. Anyway, we think it's safe to say that these two are clearly birds of a feather. Yeah, what a great saying.
Crashing down from the realm of Asgard, we have Thor, aka Thor Odinson, the god of thunder. And what more fitting Pokemon for him than the legendary Pokemon Thundurus? After all, Thor is one of the most powerful superheroes of all time, having the strengths and powers of a god. He's the son of Odin, the All-Father and the King of Asgard, who bestowed upon Thor the mighty hammer Mjolnir. As Thor is an Asgardian, he naturally has super strength, speed, and durability. And since he's grown up over thousands of years, trained to become a great warrior, he has the skills and combat experience to take on and defeat many powerful characters, even characters such as the Hulk. Thundurus, on the other hand, is one of the most powerful electric type Pokemon to date. It comes in with a base stat total of 580, making it stronger than Pokemon such as Tapu Koko and Mega Manectric, and puts it on equal footing with Zapdos and Raikou. But unlike Thundurus, neither of those Pokemon are based off of Raijin, the god of lightning, thunder, and storms from Japanese mythology. So it does have that godlike connection with Thor. Also within the MCU, Thor recently acquired the newly forged weapon Stormbreaker, which has the ability to manipulate weather. Something Thundurus, a member from the legendary trio known as the Forces of Nature, is also able to do. Above all, Thundurus' typing of electric and flying is a perfect fit for Thor. What other typing would you give to a god of thunder that's able to fly with this hammer?
Now we have the shield-slinging living legend Captain America, aka Steve Rogers. We all know that the rightful choice for Cap has to be Braviary, the valiant Pokemon. There simply isn't a better choice that represents this World War II superhero. Braviary's Japanese name is Wargle, the combination of war or warrior and the word eagle. As I've briefly mentioned, Steve is a veteran soldier who fought for America against the Nazis in World War II, but primarily against the terrorist organization known as Hydra. Braviary is based upon a bald eagle, which was chosen back in June 20th, 1782 as the emblem of the United States of America, because of its long life, great strength, and majestic looks, and also because it was then believed to exist only on the American continent. This sounds very similar to Cap's abilities due to the Super Soldier Serum giving him advanced longevity, allowing him to remain much younger than the average human being, enhanced physiology giving him peak human strength, speed, stamina, and other physical aspects. Plus, Captain America is clearly a symbol of the American way. Even Braviary's color scheme contains the American flag's classic red, white and blue colors, just like Steve's uniform. In a Pokédex entry for Braviary, it states they fight for their friends without any thought about danger to themselves. This references Cap's personality and characteristics, perfectly describing him to always fight for what's right and for what he believes in, never backing down no matter what. Home of the Brave is a lyric that is found in the Star Spangled Banner, which is the American national anthem, and we all know Captain America knows this song like the back of his hand. And Braviary's name obviously contains the word brave, which we all know that is one thing Cap is without a doubt. Its normal type could potentially be seen as Steve was once a normal civilian before the experiment that turned him into the super soldier, and its flying type can perfectly match Cap's skills throwing his frisbee-like shield. Lastly, Braviary is able to learn the TM Protect that can represent the vibranium shield that Cap uses to defend himself from any attacks, and it also learns the move Superpower when evolving, just like how Steve gains his abilities after the super soldier experiment and he finally becomes Captain America, the first Avenger. And there we have it, that was the Avengers Pokemon crossover episode. I hope you all enjoyed the Pokemon we chose for Earth's mightiest heroes. Also, thank you so much Hybrid for joining me on this video. Be sure everyone to subscribe to both of our channels and smash that like button to show your support.
It was real fun working on this collab with you, my guy. And everyone, don't forget to check out the other half of our list over on my channel to see what other characters we chose and what Pokemon we gave to each of them. Once again, links can be found in the description, iCARD, and in the end card. So I'll be sure to see all of you over on my channel.
Now we only covered 10 of Marvel's superheroes in this collaboration. We'd love to hear what you thought of this list in the comment section below, but also tell us what Pokemon would you pick for your favorite Avenger. Thank you all for watching. I've been Link Cable. Be sure to follow me over on Amino for exclusive video content, but for now, I'll see you all next time.